Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing something different. We'll be helping two nice guys who I never met before to get Only Forward challenge. That's this week's festival playlist challenge that requires you to win any Horizon Open event while driving a Ford vehicle. So that wasn't my idea. I was actually busy with completely different and unrelated stuff when the Xbox message arrived from Blood Harrier whether I want to join and try to help. And I said, yeah, why not? So when I joined, the party was already 9 or 10 people, I think. And the plan was that we let two of our players, one after another, win a race each in the Horizon Open custom lobby. The first championship didn't quite go to our plan. We had two random players, one of which was fast enough to mess up with the plan and actually wanted to win. I'm pretty sure some of us even messaged him at some point saying, hey, come on man, let us do the thing. But it didn't quite work and there was a little bit of bumping into each other. I don't even know if that was intentional or not. I'm sure on the party chat we discussed in details that nobody wants this to go dirty, that we not going to intentionally ram the guy, though intentionally slowing him down might be a little bit of a different matter. But now, through the first championship, there was already a few bumps and driving people out of the checkpoints. So by the second championship, where he still decided to tag along, the heat was already on, and the only person on the track who's not in our convoy is Wolverine here, driving the Mercedes-Benz X-Class, which is a really good crossroads car, but not particularly fitting to this track here, the urban cross-country circuit, which I, by the way, really don't like, and I managed to mess up the beginning of the race right away by hitting the wall and going to almost full standstill. And the reason I don't like this track is these jumps and the amount of slow down they generate for you each time. So yeah, it's not my favorite gig. Anyways, the two people in question who we want to win one race each are Male Dude and Sonny, as you can see there, and you can see here quite a bit of fighting, and Wolverine, he's still trying to kinda, I don't know if he was trying to be nice now, but there was definitely quite a bit of a commotion right before. But the point is, we have what we need. He is quite a bit behind. Male Dude is in the second place, so actually our goal is to keep Wolverine in check, so try to stay close to him and kind of slow down. Now you can see he doesn't want to give anyway. I was trying to not push him, and look what he does. Yeah, he pushed me completely out of the checkpoint, and that one was definitely intentional. I don't believe for a second he lost control of his car at this point, which throws me all the way back, which is kind of unfortunate. However, that doesn't matter. It's a team play right now, and the team is actually achieving the goal. And while Wolverine was pushing me wide out of the checkpoint, he was also losing precious time, which he can't use anymore to overtake all the people ahead. So Male Dude is in the first place on the last lap. All we need to do now is to bring it home. And overall, I have to say, I absolutely love the idea of event like this. I mean, I understand Wolverine now is probably quite pissed off because he sees the full convoy doing something against what he wants, you know. But at the same time, when you have a requirement like win a Horizon Open race in the festival playlist, it is clear there'll be a lot of people who just won't feel like they can do it. And funny enough, Male Dude here actually drives really well, and I think this is more about some of the self-assurance really, because given enough tries and being comfortable with the car and the tune you drive, you actually have a pretty good chances of winning races in Horizon Open. There's sometimes the lobbies are super competitive, but most of the time they are alright. You know, it's not like there's an alien or a race god driving in every one of them. So at least what I've seen from male dudes driving, he could have done it easily, but bringing friends to help is a completely different dimension, and it's much more fun. So first part of the challenge is done. Now we need to help Sonne do the same. And to our luck, the next race is Ekbalam cross country, which is also another place where the advantage of X-Class that Wolverine is driving is much harder to realize. So now we need to try to hold him back, get Sonne up, and get the challenge complete. That way, once we get to the third race, we can all just race anywhere we like. Off we go on Ekbalam. I'm driving this Scout, which is a very decent car and build. I set some nice times, at least for me, on rivals with it in dirt class. But as you might have noticed, cross country all together is not my strongest suit. I don't quite like it. I'm not very good at it. So even having a good car capable of winning races does not really mean I'll be very competitive. But again, this time around it's not about individual performance, though I have to say it wouldn't be too bad to be first all the way and then just stop before the line, rather than collecting dust from others. Now we have our friend going wide, but if you think he just made a terrible mistake, no, he didn't. First of all, he just ensures a better entry into that checkpoint gate there, but also he's the faster one of everyone in the lobby. So I think he's just trying to make sure he controls Wolverine well enough to be able to counter, which is you can see Wolverine right behind me. I've been slowing down a little bit on some of the points and just to make him lose a little bit of time attacking me. So he passed me, but I'm gonna counter attack right here. See, in this jump I used the fact there's an invisible wall, and now he's going very suboptimal into this corner and overtaking him again. Hey, look at my rear bumper, mate. Yeah, but right now it's not optimal for us, as you can see, because he's still way up and Sonne is a little bit down. And you've seen one of ours just slowing down specifically to get a little fight, and you can see they're racing each other for every inch of this race. And when it happens like that, you know somebody is gonna go off the track, even in off-road. So barely ghosting in time to avoid collision with Oreo, who I think made a little mistake in that corner. And now we're nicely together. Wolverine is upon us, so we still need to try and control his pace. He's pushing us wide one another, but hey, this is a tight area on the track right now. So now he's gonna try to fight 3 cars at once, and you can see it doesn't go all that well. It's still not very dirty. I have to say I am impressed by the level of respect to each other in this party, because I mostly don't know people here. I mean, I know Blood Harrier. You can see Stevio there, whose YouTube videos are well known. Here I am missing the checkpoint, but apart from that, there are names I've never seen before. So the fact that everybody's actually respectable and there's a really good chat going on in the party chat, and everybody likes each other and everybody has a bit of laugh, yeah, it's very nice. Now in the meantime, you can see Wolverine fell a little bit behind, and now we are all letting Sonne go forward. I think Wolverine decided to drop the racing for today and visit a temple, you know, pray the gods that this whole convoy of people who mess up with his racing are gonna leave soon, and we'll see if his prayer actually works. But it's good that he finds time for spiritual advice or action in the heat of the battle. Now this race is over, so we achieved both our goals. Sonne and Male Dude are the winners of the races in this champ. So next one is going to be all in. Everybody races for themselves, and we can see who actually has the pace. Let's try that on Costa Este cross country. Nobody needs to hold up. We don't need to hold Wolverine either, so he can breathe now, you know, just chill. Though I don't know if he realizes that. That's a bit of a problem. We already accomplished our goal. He doesn't actually need to fight us anymore, but I'm not sure that is exactly what he understands. Anyways, let's go. Starting from the last position, not very optimal. And the reason I don't like the last position, obviously, is just the amount of time I need to spend catching up with the rest of the field. Now, you can see I use the better acceleration of this car to pass part of the field right away. But if I was, say, starting first, I would be further up ahead, you know. So the starting position is a huge advantage. Now you can see a little bit of commotion with Wolverine there, but no real fighting, just a regular racing wheel to wheel. Now he tries to hit me, and I think he was again trying to push me out of the checkpoint, but this time it didn't work, and I actually think with that he messed up his own line and corner much more than mine. So that's fine. Real close wheel to wheel racing here with our friend, and I managed to stay ahead. Just need to catch up with Oreo. That would be easier than it looks, but not for the reason you might think. You can see it's happening right here. Boom! A little mistake. He was trying to get too tight on the corner, and yep, the tree hitbox turned out to be a millimeter wider than it looks like, and that's the game over for Oreo, at least for the podium places. But as I said already, Sol ahead of me seems to be much faster than the rest of the lobby, and you can see I'm not catching up at all. Shame we don't have splits in Horizon, but I'm pretty sure I'm losing tens of seconds on pretty much every corner. So here it is, the finish of the race. This place in the end is a little bit tricky because you don't want to hit the wall. It will put you to a halt, and then if somebody is racing you close behind, they gonna pass you. But didn't happen this time, and I have to say I had a lot of laugh. This, what, 15 minutes stint, I was laughing my all off during the races, had enjoyed it very much, and even though I didn't win anything, that wasn't the point today, and it was a good fun. I'm pretty sure we'll get together with this bunch, a similar bunch, at some point in the future. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because for me it was definitely fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.